Hi YouTube, it's Courtney coming at you again with another car update because that seems to be the only time I have available. Today is my week 10 update. Yeah, that sounds right. I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy on January 7th, 2015 with Dr. Sommer at New York Bariatric Group. The hospital was Hudson Valley Hospital Center, which is now a New York Presbyterian hospital. And I apologize because I am driving through Manhattan, so if you hear horns, it is not me. My highest weight was 345. My day of surgery weight was 329 or 27, depending on whether or not you look at my scale or the surgeon's. Last week I came in at, I think it was 392, yeah, I'm in the 200s now, 293.2 or 4, and this week I weighed in at 289.2, so that was a total loss. I know for sure, so if I gave you the wrong number, I was 4.2 pounds for this week. So I'm back up to my normal 4 pound loss. I'm happy about that. So there's really not much to report right now. Things are just crazy at work. I'm getting really excited about WLSFA, mostly just because I'm sick of the friggin' cold in New York. Things are going well food-wise. I'm pretty much eating the same thing every day. I know there had been some discussion with some of my surgery sisters about eating the same damn thing over and over and over again because, honest to God, I just don't care. So I eat a lot of chicken sausage and I eat a lot of meatballs and different types of chicken burgers and other various things of that nature. Eggs. Every morning for breakfast I have my vitamins and I have my cheese stick, and then when I get to work I have my cup of coffee, and then for lunch I have some kind of chicken. Today I went wild and had some turkey meatballs, and when I come home for dinner it's a variety of things depending on if I went to the gym or not. I may have some eggs with some cheese and some ham. I make an omelet. I could have, we eat the chili lime burgers a lot from Trader Joe's. We also have the pizza veggie burgers from Trader Joe's. So, yeah, it's pretty much that over and over and over and over again, because I don't really want to deal with it. There's just, we eat 3 separate meals in our house because Josh is on a different diet plan, Tara is on a different, is on a plan where she can't have fruits and she's limited on her vegetables, and I'm on a different plan, and so it's pretty much just every week we have like a taco at night and that's it. So I'm okay with that though. I enjoy what I eat when I do eat it, and I've gotten pretty creative when it comes to sausage. I make this pretty good skillet thing where it's just some marinara and the sausage chopped up and in bite-sized pieces, and I can get through a whole entire sausage, by the way. Don't anybody ever tell you that. Restriction is a weird thing because, like, in the morning when I wake up, I feel a lot more restricted. It's like, I don't know. Tara and I have a theory that it's because your sleeve is just a little, like, it's tight from overnight and being empty, and getting food in there is a little bit more restrictive than, say, at night after you've been eating all day or having liquid and everything. So, you know, it's weird because in the morning the cheese stick fills me up, but at night I can have the cheese stick as a snack. So you never know, really, when it comes to surgery, how your sleeve's going to react. But then at night I can eat a whole freaking sausage and be fine and not feel like I stuffed myself at all. And I mean, we're talking pretty big sausages. Sorry. I'm 5. So, you know, my restriction is weird. I can eat 2 eggs with some cheese on them and a little bit of ham. I can get through half a burger comfortably. I can get through one of the Trader Joe's veggie burgers completely. What else? I haven't really cheated any. I did have froyo the other night, but it was espresso froyo. The stats weren't that horrible. There was a bit of sugar. It was like 15 grams of sugar or something like that. So that was a bit of a treat. And then I only had nuts on it. If you're liking this video, sausage and nuts, all in one video. That's right, everybody. Get it here. So, other than that, haven't really done anything wild. Tara and I went out for sushi 2-3 weeks ago now. I don't remember. But which makes me a horrible person. But we went out and we got like this nice sashimi plate, and we had a whole bunch of different types of fish, and we had a spicy avocado salad thing, which was really good. And we ate a lot of fish. I mean, her and I each probably had like, when I say it was like 8 pieces of sashimi each, plus some of the avocado. That went down really easy. I find that the sushi fish, my sleeve really likes it. I don't have it a lot just because I'm afraid I don't know why I'm afraid of it, but whatever. Yeah, so NSVs. I had to go to David's Bridal the other day for a cocktail-y type dress, and when I went, I picked up a size 22 because that's where my brain is, and the lady was helping me pick out stuff, and I was like, yeah, I'm probably around a size 20, 22, and she's like, here's an 18, and I was like, that's not gonna fit me. Well, I went into the dressing area, and let me tell you, ladies and gents, it fit me. So I am an 18 in some stores, 20 in others. In the same store, I can be an 18, a 20, or a 22. So who the hell knows? But I'm gonna go with I fit into a size 18 dress, and I haven't done that since prom. So that was a little cool thing. My shoes are fitting better. That's nice. Some of them are too big now. That's kind of annoying. I need new bras again. I have to do my measurements. I haven't done my measurements in like 2 weeks, and I'm pretty sure I have lost some inches in my boobs because I took a picture of myself in that dress the other night, and I was like, whoa, the ladies need a lift. So they just look so huge on my frame now because they're not going down the same way that my body is. And I know this is a horrible complaint, but my boobs are huge right now, and they're just like the fat girl boobs on the not so fat girl boobs. I mean, I'm still fat. I mean, my best friend, who is a male and is the most platonic male friend that I think I have, saw me the other day for the first time since my surgery. He came 2 days after my surgery and hung out with us, and he told me that I was skinny, and I was like, oh honey, your perspective is warped, because I'm not. I mean, I know Finding Elizabeth had issues with that when people were calling her normal, and she's like, I am far from normal. Well, that's kind of how I feel. I mean, I'm skinny and I'm thinner. I am less fat. I am no longer, as less of Sarah calls it, circus freak show fat, although I was never that big. Like, that's a qualifier. It's not. But I am still morbidly obese, just not super morbidly obese, so that's a plus. And my BMI is now under 50. I think it's like 44 or 45 or something like that. I don't even know. I rue the day that I no longer qualify for bariatric surgery based on my weight alone. That'll be cool. I think I'm a few points away from that. I'm saying a lot because I'm also tired and I have a long weekend ahead of me. So, yeah, I'm feeling good. Okay, so here's the thing. Somebody asked me, who was it? Who was I talking to? I was talking to somebody. And they asked me if I feel like if I see the difference. Yes, my gay friend David. David asked me if I was like totally stoked about how I was looking, because he said I look awesome, and I believe him because they don't lie. And David was really nice about it, and he was super excited for me, and I was like, yeah, but I don't really feel different. And I never thought I would be that person that was like, I've lost 56 pounds, but I don't see a difference. I see a difference. I do. I can look in the mirror for long enough, I can be like, okay, I see a difference. But I have to do these mirror selfies, which I find so obnoxious. But I do them because I can't visualize. I'm a very visual person, being a designer, and I can't actually visualize my changes without doing a side-by-side, and that's kind of annoying. And then I could see it on the measurements, and I put on a pair of pants the other day that were hilariously large. I woke up in a fever because I was late, and I put on a pair of Old Navy skinnies that I thought were another size, and they had made it back into my drawer, and they shouldn't have. And they fit fine, like, out of the gate, because they were just washed. But by the time I got out of my car to walk from the garage up to work, they were falling off my ass. And I get home to Sarah that night, and I'm like, would you look at this? And I hold them out, and they were literally, and this is no exaggeration, they were as wide as my hand away from my stomach when I held them, and not even like yanked them, just like held them out casually. So I know that I'm losing weight, and my aunt said that she can see it when she sees me, so there's definitely changes happening. It's just a very bizarre world that it's happening so fast that I don't feel like my brain can really fully comprehend it. So at this point, at 289, I'm the lowest I've been since I graduated college. And that was in 2010. Because I was late a year. So, I mean, that's a pretty big deal. I was only 21 when I graduated college. That doesn't make sense. 22? Whatever. I was younger. And I remember feeling huge then too. So I never really left that, because I gained a lot of that weight from like 2010 to 2013. The last bit of weight, that 45 pounds. I had a really bad breakup, and I moved back home, and then I moved to Beacon, and then there was like a whole big thing, and then I moved to New York City. And so there was a lot of moving, and a lot of stress, and a lot of alone, and a lot of despair and depression, and they put me on antidepressants, so there was a lot going on for me, and I ended up gaining that 45 pounds, but I never really acclimated to that 45 pounds. So where I am right now is how I envisioned myself when I looked in the mirror. So I'm not seeing that change. So there's a very weird, I never understood body dysmorphia until I actually went through it. So it's a very bizarre concept, and I highly recommend, if you haven't gone through therapy to deal with your shit, that you go and deal with it, because this is something that if you're not really comfortable with who you are as a person, it can mess with you, especially with the whole surgery and changing your life and everything that's going on. If you weren't ready to make that change, and you find yourself looking in the mirror and not seeing it, even though other people are claiming they see it, and whatever the case may be, then you might be in for a really serious mind fuck when you get there. Because that's how I feel right now. Like, I trust the people around me to tell me that I actually look different, because right now I don't feel it, even though I can see it in my clothes, and I can feel it physically, and I'm noticing small changes. But it's weird. It's just a really weird situation to be in. And you will not understand. I mean, you can say like, oh, I get it, I can understand that. No, you will not understand it until you actually go through it. When you're standing in the mirror and you know you've lost close to 60 pounds and you're just like, fuck if I know where it went. And then you're just like, it's just really annoying. So I'm working on that. I'm trying to actively look at my body and appreciate the changes and notice the changes and do the side-by-sides so that I can really see the difference, because on a daily basis when I look in the mirror I'm not quite seeing the difference at the moment. So I've rambled on for far too long, and I'm about to get on the bridge, which means I'm going to start driving faster and the noise will get louder. So I hope everybody's having a good week, and I keep apologizing because I just have not been able to keep up on videos. Work is just not, it's not slowing down. So, and we're doing a huge office move next week, so I'm not even going to be in the office. I'm going to be at home working. Yeah, so I will be in touch next week, and I hope to catch up with some of your videos this week and leave some comments. Bye.